What up, guys? I'm back. I've still been streaming every day, but I haven't had time to make videos, but I have a few ideas and several testing ideas to do. Level 68, by the way, we've been getting it. So as you may have known, I put out messages. We had a newborn. Everything's going good. So Mittens is also good. Got hit with a lot of stuff this month, but I've been getting asked pretty constantly on stream. So I decided to make a video. People are asking if a red card is worth hitting. Naturally, I have a lot of cards. Oh. I dropped it. Now, whenever I test cards, that's another video idea. Don't mind all the flares. Whenever I test cards, the way I test these is I just hit them in training raids to find out, is the loot pool there? You know, Tabor constantly updates the loot pool, so you never know like what's really happening with the vaults. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hit 5 red cards for this video, and just going to go from there if it's worth hitting or not. Now, for me, if a red card's worth hitting, to me, it's only worth it if it's got like, if you could find a poker placard or some chips or, you know, a nice amount of AP bottles or something. And like lately the cards have been mostly them little short black grips, and I just don't, nobody likes them. They're not angled, right? So if you ask me, I think a red card should be rare. They're rare to get. They're hard to get. I think personally, if you're using a red card, I think they should update it and make it like mostly angled grips again. They should go ahead and I think they should put streamer items in there. I mean, you know, one of the rarest things you can get, everyone wants a Rage Attack streamer item so that you can get the Omega container, right? This thing right here, right there. That's not found in raid, by the way. I got it from the drops. Speaking of needing stuff, for those of you who don't know, if you're in my Discord, I do take trades for alpha containers. I buy one every day. I got 4 here, a Delta, got 2 more up there, and there's like 3 more in the maintenance room. I'm actively trading alpha containers. I do want stuff like you can offer me flares, which I'm going to use all these in a video. I take poker chips, just these rare items like the Hearts of Tabor. I obviously have a few of those. So I've found 2 and I've been traded 2 so far. I take key cards and stuff, but like I'm going to need car batteries and a Rage Attack Saber and stuff soon too. So if you have found a raid raider items, that's good. Also, if you want alpha containers on PvE, I have a guy in Discord, 2 guys in Discord right now who are selling PvE alpha containers. One of them's name, we just changed it to tag me for alpha container, and the other one's like selling PvE alpha containers or something. But if you're in the Discord, you can get them for free, or not for free. You can get them from them for a trade. Yeah, they're pretty fair on prices. Discord is discord.gg/TDVR. But let's hop in and let's see if these red cards are worth it. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I think the Stoner, I think this is underrated. I mean, yeah, I got a suppressor on it. That's obviously makes it not low end, I guess, whatever you want to call it. But like, this thing is good. It's easy to aim with. Like, it's got, you can put the drums on it. It's low key pretty good. Like, I don't see an issue with using Stoners at all early wipe. Even if you got to put the regular mags in it, like they're fine. Probably helps if you actually aim with it. Let's check the red card. Now they have added boxes in here, so like there's oh under the sand. Always grab them because poker chips like hide underneath that little sandy shit. So yeah, that looked like it was just a combat grip in there, but realistically 100,000 right there. So these, another 100,000 right there. We're at 200,000 so far. Suppressors. See, my problem with the vaults right now is those suppressors. What is this? Is that that's the bad headphones. It's like the red vault should be the rarest vault in the game, right? You get a bunch of bolt action suppressors. You never find that many AR or SMGs, which are the most common. That's decent. Another suppressor. Just a grenade. Oh. 300,000. Yeah, poker chips definitely like hiding. Now, I would say this is worth hitting for the poker chips alone, but I think it wouldn't hurt to update these vaults. I mean, take these out, take these little grips out, or at least shorten them. This shouldn't spawn here at all. You should never get a laser in a rare vault. Those are stupid. Update that. Have a chance at my milk spawning, or like this whole box could be a Rage Attack Saber. You can put Alpha Bro's dumbbell in that container over there. You know, if Scope's item ever comes out, it could spawn in here. But not to mention Princess Coochie Kopi's Elbav. But creator items, I think, would be a W addition, specifically only to the red and green vault. Like, don't make them spawn in purples. That's too rare, or too common, not rare. I also think you should have a chance at a Heart of Tabor spawning for the homie rips. That'd be cool, right? Let's keep moving though. I think flare guns should also spawn with a flare in it. Because, like, let's be real, the flares... I'm going to make another video shooting several flares. I don't think their rarity warrants how hard it is to find them. 400,000. This should not spawn in here. It's an AK. This ain't even that valuable. M9 mag. Come on. These shouldn't spawn in here. So, judging by this first vault... Oh, we got an angle grip. But this and a laser. Judging by the first vault I'm hitting, considering the lack of high tier items, I would say it's not worth hitting already. That, and not to mention, you're gonna miss poker chips just because they still don't spawn above. If you don't know to look for them, you're not gonna get them, you know? So, you got some, okay, well, one shot, short grips, impacts. This makes it worth it. These are nice. A Sega with a drum. This is worth it. These are worth 100,000. And another stoner drum. But I would say overall, the vault got like, it got a solid 500k plus in loot, but mostly because of the poker chips and the skill issue book. But like a green helmet, bad headphones, this should be like Alton face shields or Alton's Ragnar. I mean, it's the red vault. It should be the rarest vault in the whole game. So, judging by the first vault, I would personally rate this. I'd rate it a 6 out of 10, judging by the amount of items I don't want that spawned in here. Like, I wouldn't take a single one of these grips. I would take M9 mags because I want to do a video doing M9 to boss kit. Let me know if you want to see that. I wouldn't take this shit. You can buy... It's a handgun. It's not a deagle. It's a USP 45. I would leave half this vault in here. Granted, I usually run with fans. I'm sure there's players who aren't like me that would love all this shit. But keep in mind, this is a red vault. How many red key cards do you find per wipe? It's not that many. And I missed this crate. It's got an M9 in it though. I love this gun. Whenever I use this, I feel like I'm playing Resident Evil 5. And I would love Resident Evil 5 to come to VR. I think that'd be like one of the best things. I know 4's in VR already, but it doesn't really do justice considering Meta purchased it. And yeah, let's just say the PSVR 2 version blows Meta under a bridge. I don't know if you played the Meta version of Resident Evil 4, but it's okay. I like it because it's Resident Evil 4, but as far as VR controls go, it's buns. Let's be real. Maybe one tier 3 or something to troll, but it should mostly be tier 5s. By the way, A.O. Henry's mic spawns are right there. And harder to bore spawn, right there. This stoner's nice. For those of you who didn't know too, I'm sure they don't want me showing this, but if you go back here, you can see Tatra if he's behind the curtains back there. And you can shoot, draw him out, and fight him from a distance right here. It's so easy to kill him. If y'all want videos later on easy ways to kill bosses, let me know in the comments. I'll make videos on how to fight these bosses the easy way. But I'm sure once I do that, once I put out videos on how to fight them the easy way, I'm sure they'll update them to not be so easy. But that's not particularly a bad thing. I personally like the challenge. I feel like scavs should be a challenge. They shouldn't just be shooting targets or UAVs. So let's see. We got a handgun suppressor. Got an M9 and the items I'd think are trash. A 5.7. So far this vault is buns. Tangerines, I can understand this. AP, even if it's little, AP is still nice. Gear Tech, I agree with this. These are the bad headphones. 5.7 again. Another combat grip. Aren't these tier 3? I think the little short one sells for more than a combat grip. One poker chip. It's stuck. There's 100k. Tracer, come on. Come on. This. More of this suppressor, that grip, that suppressor, that. There's a poker chip above, so we're at 200k. I'd say it's worth hitting for the poker chips now, but as far as the other items, not so much. Let's check though. A magazine. That's more like it. That's more like it. AP's nice. This shouldn't spawn in here. These do sell for a lot. If you go around looting these, you can get rich. I'll be honest. But And a red card? Come on. No, there's another one. You're teasing me. And more tracer. Come on. Judging by these first 2 vaults already, I won't be hitting any red cards anytime soon. A T5. I get a T5, but T1 nods too? Come on. G3. These are Spectre 3 too. HK. I can agree with this. I like HKs. More tracer. More bad grips. 2 grenades and a bad grip. A Barrett suppressor and empty spots. Barrett suppressor's nice. A USP 45 and a handgun magazine. I agree with the deagle spawning, but it is another handgun. Another bad grip. I would rate this vault overall a 4 out of 10. Because at least we got a gear tech, we got food, more AP bottles, a couple poker chips, and some decent guns. But every other box was mainly just bad grips, grenades, and lasers or the oximeters. So overall, this vault's worse. Are they worth it? So far, it's a hard no. Before anyone asks, yes, I also do use a gun stock. Skull VR stock. The Tomahawk stock by Skull VR. Granted, I'm not making it look good right now because I'm really just kind of spraying this. I'm not actually aiming down my sight. But there's a link in the bio for the Skull VR stock. And several other things that I advertise, like affordable battery straps and such. So far we got another suppressor, AP, this is nice. More of these. This is nice. A laser, okay. This is not cool. That's nice. That's okay. Nope. 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 Whole box of nope. I would loot the laser or the suppressor just to sell it. But that's like the main thing. We hit these vaults just for money at this point, not for items. I feel like you should be hitting this vault for items and not money. Because like the best you can get out of a red card right now is money. I mean, who wants an MP5K? A P90 mag, I can, this is trash, but I can see why it's in here. I don't want to be overly critical. I understand you can't have nothing but gold star items in this thing, but it's mostly like bronze tier shit. Why why is a T3 spawning in here? That's a T4 too. I can understand it, kinda. But like T4s and 5s low-key suck. There should be nothing less than a T5 in this vault. I was hoping the vaults would get better. This is nice. This is nice. I was hoping the vaults would get better as I continue hitting them, but it feels like each one's gotten worse. The APs are nice, but everyone has also been low in this vault so far. A Dragonov. I understand spawning it. I do. But come on. The Deagle's nice. Not even a grip in this one. And there's the grip and an M9. So like 3 vaults in, all you're hitting these vaults for so far is an extreme amount of handguns, poker chips, AP powder, and those little tiny grips and lasers and combat grips. That seems to be the majority spread item in here. You know what? Come here. I need that deagle. I mean, at this point, I'd rather see a lever action spawn in here. You know what? Can I take it out? By the way, guys, on the way to this vault, I want to talk about it. We noticed there's been a lot of exploiters hiding in the walls in Silo. Did you guys know that those exploiters can get banned? All you got to do is record a video whenever they're shooting you from in the walls. And, I mean, they're going to kill you. Get their names on video. And whenever you die, clearly look at their name And there's numbers on your death screen at the bottom left, which I'll show at the end of this. There's numbers on the bottom left of your death screen. Get a clear visual of their name and a clear visual of those numbers, and submit that video to ModMail. Ghost of Tabor does ban all these little fucking exploiters, and we want them gone. So if you catch any, they're working on fixing it all as best they can. But the sad fact is, Meta just has things that can be done to get around shit like that. It's all because of Meta users, play space manipulation and all that shit. So just know you can be getting them banned permanently. Just get those videos. Look at that. That's nice. That's nice. That sucks. Okay, that's nice. 200k in. That sucks. This whole that whole box sucks. But these are the best headphones in the game. That's nice. This is trash. Nope. Flare gun, tracer powder. I don't think flare guns should spawn in here. Until they make it where a flare spawns in the flare gun, I think they should go ahead and make flares spawn in them and up the rarity. But that was trash. That's nice. An M9. Yep. See, like out of this vault, I would take the M9 because I want the challenge. I would take that suppressor and I'd take the poker chip. For here, I wouldn't take either one. I would take an MDR. Nope. Nope. Yes. I'd take that. Nope. 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 I would take this. Why is an ammo pouch spawning in here? This helmet should never spawn in here. Nope. I'd take the grenades just so Timmy's can't get them. Deagle's nice. Poker chip is nice. Nope. 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 I don't know why this spawns in here. I understand junk has to spawn in here, but they should go back to figurines should spawn in here. Or something more rare, because this ain't shit. This is nice. Nope. Vault number 4. Overall, I gotta rate it like another 4 out of 10. Most of the items are not that good. Because I'm gonna need to know for the video later how many shots to the head with this does it take? Seven. Vault number 4, ass. Hopefully this 5th vault is redeeming. I will say I am in contact with devs about what should spawn in here, what shouldn't spawn in here, because I'm somewhat realistic about it. You know, I'm not gonna say every crate should spawn poker chips, but they take stuff like this as constructive criticism and they work to fix it. They don't just hate on you because, oh, you put out a video saying their vaults are bad. The devs see this and they take your advice on what should spawn in vaults. So drop suggestions in the comments. What items do you think should spawn? I think this should. These are nice. Also, I've noticed this whole time a single GPU has not spawned in a red vault. So I want to say I think GPUs should spawn in there too. But this is 5 vaults in. Just gonna drop the gun. There's no scavs around. Except that one. Nope. 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 Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Nope. Nope. That's okay. That's okay. Empty box. That's nice. That's nice. Come on. Come on. Nope. I don't know that the Heart of Tabor doesn't spawn here. I just said it should. That's why I keep checking it. That's nice. That's nice. Nope. Come on. These are nice. Nice. That's okay. Nope. Nope. I get it. I hate this personally, but I get it. I personally love this gun right here. If you ever ask me what my favorite gun in the game is, it's the G36. I know it's bad damaging, but it's fucking cool. Don't think it should spawn in here. However, I like it. These are neat. Nope. I haven't seen a poker placard or anything the entire time in this red vault. And I have found those in purple vaults. So that's a whole box of nope. Nope. That's nice. I think overall what you could take from this video is there's no point in hitting reds unless you want a couple of these, some poker chips, maybe some AP, and a bunch of low tier guns, handguns, or the bad grips. That's really all there is. Also, be glad you can't do that no more. But okay, that should be good. Now, I'm going to show you guys a cool trick that I found out. Just for those of you who made it to the end of the video, I got to show you this awesome trick that I found out. So back to the bunker we go. Okay, I got to show you guys this awesome trick that I found out. Got to go to the store for this one. I'm officially the absolute first creator to ever do this. Just so you know. But this lever action here, you can one-hand reload it. It's not practical, but I'm the first one to do the one-handed reload. It's really about throwing it backwards enough so that you can catch it with your pointer finger every time. So what you do is you kind of flip it backwards and you just grab your trigger at the same time so that you grab the lever part while it's in midair, and the spinning of it reloads it for you. And of course it's out of ammo. But I'm officially the first creator to perfect this, and I showed Alpha Bro already. Anyways, I already did it. That's cool as hell. I know it's not nothing like crazy, but bragging rights, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and join up in the Discord and Twitch if you want chances at some alpha containers. I do a giveaway on Twitch every Friday for the alpha containers, so should you just want to win one, all you gotta do is watch streams to gain entries, and that's it. Okay, bye.